This is a Mendix composite application developed in low code that allows the user to very easily find and work with master, design, purchasing, and quality test data from disparate solutions such as PLM, ERP, and lab quality systems. This Mendix app is connected without the need for any customizations. We not only get the data out of these systems, we also have access to their key functions, all from a single user experience. Let's take a closer look at how efficient users will be able to avoid wasting time searching and dealing with conflicted or missing data from disparate systems with ease. With a single authentication, Dan will be welcomed back to where he left off on his homepage, showing the number of requests that are in progress, his saved prior searches, and the number of bundles he created so far. Let's start with a quick lookup using a material code HT1030, a medium strength hex nut. As soon as Dan hits the search button, the app will request from each individual system the appropriate data set. We can see the data from the PLM Team Center solution, SAP ERP supplier and inventory information, research test data from the lab, and a 3D model. In the second example fastener lookup, in this case HT1010, you can see that we have incomplete, missing, and conflicted data coming from the ERP and lab system. Rather than having to chase and resolve these issues in each individual solution, Dan can simply start a change request in Team Center, request a purchase order in SAP, and ask the lab to schedule and execute an additional set of tests on this particular fastener. Each of these actions are triggered in the app, which will keep track of the progress, but the execution is done in each individual solution. As Dan returns to his home screen, he can now review and acknowledge the progress of all the requests managed in each system. Now we'll take a quick look at bundles. These are items or materials grouped together for a combined review or to be exported as a package of information to a supplier. Dan can prepare and download an export package with specific details of the bundled items to send to a supplier for review. And to finalize this demo, we will take a quick look at the native mobile app, which Dan can use on his cell phone to search for material data in his PLM, ERP, and lab system. Create requests in each of those systems. Review request status. Look at bundles. Or take a quick note. With this short demo, we have shown you how to significantly improve the efficiency and accuracy of dealing with disparate data across many systems using a single, easy-to-use app developed in low code with Mendix.
In the current version, PLM, ERP, and Lab Connect offers a clear overview when searching an item ID. Besides a detailed Team Center, SAP, and Lab tile within this overview, we would like to offer an extra tile to show an overview of the internal stakeholders associated with the item. The user will then be able to easily identify who within the company is responsible and reach out to them. Let's open Mendix Studio Pro to show you how easy this can be achieved. We've already downloaded the corporate directory module from the Mendix Marketplace. This will allow us to show the information of the internal stakeholders. This is necessary to be able to use the integration logic from this module within our overview. Let's open the overview page and scroll down to the last row. In the current version, there are 4 tiles, each with their own information. We want to show a detailed overview of the internal stakeholders, so we are going to create a new row which is the size of 2 tiles. Right-click on the last row and select Insert Row below and select Full to add this new row. After we've created the row, we navigate to the Use Me folder within the corporate directory module, and we then navigate to the Resource folder and drag and drop the Search by Item ID snippet within our newly created row. We have now added the pre-built logic from the external module and can now run our application to see our changes. Now we can search an item ID and we can see a list of related internal stakeholders within the new tile.